Well, good morning. I continue on the endeavor. Uh, you know why? Why aren't we all rich? That's my latest question. I wanted to discuss with y'all. I wish some of y'all would talk back, even to tell me, you know, you need to improve, which I know I need to improve. But anyway, why aren't we all rich? When you start studying YouTube, and from the masters, uh, most of it is clickbait, but not all of it. And they're sharing, what they've learned, and some of them are actually honest in saying it can take up to 2 years. 2 years, y'all. To Most people don't get the viral videos. Most people don't get the 10,000 followers in, you know, overnight practically, or, the ones that can get 10,000 followers in 4 months, they've done a pretty good job. So but in the process of watching all those people, sprinkled in there is the people that, selling books, and I write. That's one of the things I am going to start doing, but that's just a tease. I wrote a fictional book, Dystopia, and what is so wild. I wrote this book years and years ago, and it's about DNA manipulation in the womb so that you can have your perfect child. And as I was writing it, I actually, during that time period, it took me 3 years, there was someone who on the radio mentioned that was happening, beginning to happen, and it's like, baby boutique. So anyway, I do have a book like that, and I was thinking about that, and I thought, well, I'm going to start another channel, and I'm going to start reading it, and it's I've got a lot of good feedback from it, but I didn't push it, didn't try to get it published, etc. But so why aren't we all rich? I don't know. I can't figure that out, because there's enough courses out there. I mean, of course, you got to dig up about $2,000 or $3,000, and it really cost about 5 or 6. But this one time, it's down to $19.99. And why wouldn't you? I did listen to one of them, and they're using AI, and I'm very You say, well, your videos sure don't show it, but yes, I am very interested in AI, the good and the bad. I think it's going to have a bad thing going along with it, but it does have a good thing too. So, hold on, I need some coffee. See my coffee cup? I am blessed. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I've watched some. I have actually watched some. But there's always the hook. Well, they have the hook, and that's what lures you in. And I realize it's a hook because I write, and I realize they're reeling us in. But then it got to a point where, they're dishing the other people who are doing the same thing they're doing. Oh, but we don't do that, and we're not going to charge you $2,000, and and then somehow or another, I can't figure it out, because they throw free in there, and I'm like, I go into it and I listen to it, and I'm thinking, well, where's the free? I don't see no free. Where's the free? So that's my thing this morning, is I think we should all be rich. And all we have to do is go on Facebook or YouTube, and I guess Instagram and TikTok. I don't haunt them too much, so I don't really know. I guess I'm going to have to start going researching over there. Maybe the get rich quick scheme is actually on one of those two social medias, because, I would really, but I don't want to spend the 2,000. That's my problem. I want to get rich quick. but I don't want to spend the $2,000 like they're trying to, you know, and that's always at the end. It's weird, and it's always a special, and they're never going to offer this again. Never. But yet they offer it every day. So why aren't we all rich? You tell me. Bye.